One of the biggest frustrations, if you've ever experienced pain and chronic pain at that, is this idea that you're progressing, you're moving, you're feeling good, and then you wake up and it feels like you're back to square one. It's these flare ups that crush us because if you've ever been in pain, you know how exhausting it is, how frustrating, how debilitating, how imprisoning it can feel. It can feel like your body's holding you hostage. And just as you're tasting the light of freedom from that hostage, from that bondage, it's almost like it brings you back. And if you've experienced that, it can be very frustrating and crush your hopes and your progress. But let me give you a different analogy for you to consider as you're going through this journey. Imagine the tango. If you ever watched a tango, it's a really intimate dance between two people. And one of the main things that needs to happen is, number one, you need to trust your partner. And in the tango, you don't just take steps forward. In fact, if one person is taking a step forward, the other one must take a step back in order to move together. And in the tango, sometimes you advance, sometimes you step to the side. You're not really advancing, but you're holding the space or creating the space for the next movement. Other times you need to take a step back. Sometimes you get twirled or spin. Sometimes you get dipped. And there are opportunities for a pause. There are opportunities for reflection. And pain is very much like that. And when you create, or when you start looking at the journey of pain, with these stepping forward, sometimes stepping back, sometimes stepping to the side, you now start understanding that just because you had a flare up doesn't mean you're back to square one. It's getting a better understanding of what that flare up actually is, so that then you can take a step forward. It's the step to the side, it's the dip before you take a step back. And if you can wrap your mind around that and embrace the dance that is, you'll find that you'll start mentally moving forward, even if you do step back, because you understand the big picture, that what you're doing is dancing a beautiful dance. I hope that's helpful. And if you're struggling with pain, how to understand it, how to cope with it, and then how to completely eliminate it, let us help you. This has been me, Armando. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.